What's up, YouTube family? You're right in time for another video. Let's talk about the number one question that people ask me about my Teslas. This is my 2022 Model 3 on Turo. And this is my 2018 Model 3. Which one makes the most money? Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Let me take you guys inside to the computer. Oh, before we go inside, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here, don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know you stopped by. All right, let's get to it. All right, most of you guys checked out my 75-day revenue report video, and I'm gonna do another video on this revenue. As you can see, right now our earnings are up to $15,000, give or take. We got our future earnings coming up, and it'll do more. That's just how it works with the platform. I'm grateful that I actually started when I did. Now, very important, we know that the price of Teslas went up. I was lucky enough to get the Teslas in December before the prices changed. That's very important. So right now, as you can see, the two Teslas, the Model 3 2018, and then my Model 3 2022. It says 21, but it's a 22. They're pretty much neck and neck. There's only about $125 difference right here, and this is cool because EV is the way to go. Now, of course, you know I have two Dodge Durangos here. This 2018 Dodge Durango unfortunately has been in the shop, and that's another whole thing that I'll have to do a separate video on these cars. So you see $6,000 here, pretty much $6,000 there. They're pretty much running neck and neck. I get most of my renters from the airport, a few locals here and there, but about 98% are airport renters, and I love that. So the Tesla works very well because of the gas prices right now in California. We're up to like $6. And so for give or take a trip for 4 or 5 days in Cali, most people only pay, right here you see the reimbursements. These are just the reimbursements from EV charging. So very, very light fees. I think the max somebody paid was $150, and that was like a 10-day trip or something, 11-day trip, and that was all their supercharging fee. So most people pay an average between $30 and $60 on supercharging. So you can't beat having a Tesla in LA when you want to kind of sightsee and explore and do that. So one of the things, I'm going to make a huge announcement coming up. I'll be expanding my fleet for sure, and I want to just talk about a couple cars, and we could look at a couple cars together to see what I'm looking at, and you guys tell me what you think. But I feel very optimistic about a few cars, so let's get into it. All right, guys, so I know for a fact that EV is the future. Turo blog, they talk about this all the time. So I've been eyeing the Kia EV6 is pretty cool. One of the parents at my daughter's school has it. As you can see, you have a $40,000 sticker price, which you can get federal rebates on. And these are the things that I'm considering as I expand the business. You got to have rebates. Tesla doesn't have the rebates right now. So expanding into the electric car market specifically, I think that's the best way to go in Los Angeles. Gas prices always teeter high and low, and of course, you know, they're pushing the EV cars. So I think this is a good cost of entry right here. As I expand my fleet, I like this car. You guys let me know what you think. I haven't test driven it yet. I did test drive the Polestar this past week. I rented it off Turo just to check it out. It was cool. I really loved the way it drives, but I'm not necessarily totally drawn to it, right? So I'm definitely gonna rent the EV6 to see how that goes. Also, I've been eyeing the Ford Mustang. You can't get any better than the classic Ford, right? The Mach-E, it looks pretty cool. One of the folks that we know has the Mach-E, and I want to test drive this. And the sticker price starting at $43. Now, and the reason why I'm going after these cars, because there's an easier cost of entry. for the vehicles for sure, depending on how I go after it. But we'll have an update on that once I decide. But you guys let me know what you think about the Mach-E down below in the comments. And then the ultimate ride that I would love to have, specifically as my higher end electric, is the Taycan. Of course, you know, they have a couple different models here. And yeah, this is a beast. Okay, guys, it gets way up there in price, but let's just keep it simple. Like for Turo, I'm not gonna put anything majorly expensive on there. I'm just focusing on the lowest cost of entry, and specifically these type of cars won't get a ton of bookings per month, but they'll get enough to cover the car notes for sure. But the other cars, I'm definitely looking for performance. So let's just take a look. You always got to check out what other people doing on Turo. This Mach-E has 56 trips. That's a positive sign. Of course, this is a rental company, so they get a lot of business there. And so let's check out a Key EV6. This is a new listing. Of course, these are just hitting the market. So this guy, he only has 4 trips on it, but I believe this is going to be one of the more promising vehicles. Not saying that it's a huge competitor to Tesla, but you know, we're talking about low cost of entry. People want low cost of entry, and I believe that's why Tesla raised their prices, so that they can be still in a higher competitive market versus the consumer market for electric cars for sure. And of course the Porsche, this one has 9 trips. I've seen some that had 25 trips. So I do believe that the Taycan is a great performer, and that I love this car here, and I certainly will rent it at the appointed time to test it out and, you know, talk to the host and see how everything is going with the car. So these are my top picks right now, and you know, I'll do another video on, you know, gas vehicles that I really like. But in this case, I'm only going to be expanding into electric cars. So I want to know your picks down below. If you're a Turo host, what are you looking at? You know, if you're looking to get into Turo, like, I don't know where you live, but the electric car thing is getting very popular. So I would suggest that you go for EV, and they, particularly if you're in places where the gas is high, go for an EV, and that car will perform well and give you good revenue per month. So that's it on the car. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, go to my channel, visit the channel, see the other videos I got on there. I'm trying to build the channel up, share it with a friend, and I'll see you on the next video.